Welcome back to Kimchi Rednecks. We are doing a second attempt on a video for our friends here at Yujei Smokehouse because some unnamed goober forgot to turn the microphone on last time. So we got a lot of video of great food and no audio whatsoever. So we'll put it all together so you can get the whole picture. But let me flip around and show you the front of the building. All right, here we are. Yujei Smokehouse. We are on Paengseong Row here. So this is kind of the main street that runs down toward the Ville, which is down that way. And there's not really a whole bunch out here. They have some outdoor seating. It's a nice little thing here telling you about their craft beer. And we're gonna go inside because it's still a little bit chilly out here and the air's not all that great. All right, and poof, thanks to the magic of editing, we're inside and our food's already here.
Food is already here. Oh my goodness, how did that happen?
Magic.
So today we have ordered a platter for two. We got the smoked chicken as well as the brisket. It comes with one side.
Hold this up a bit so you can see it on camera. We got smoked chicken.
Yeah.
And these.
It's gonna fall apart.
Probably.
Yeah, that brisket's, oh, so good.
It's literally falling apart.
It's so good. Would you stop butchering my brisket?
Okay, here we go. It's falling apart on camera.
So delicious. And then the platter comes with the coleslaw, the buns, the fries, the salad, the onions, the pepper, and the pickles. And one side, we have baked beans, but we also wanted mac and cheese, so we ordered an extra side of mac and cheese.
They're baked beans? Yes.
Oh, hold on. I won't leave you out. Oh, you missed a piece. All right, so where did you like to get started today, Chuck? We have not tried the chicken before.
I'm about to say, first off, I did mention before that we ate here last weekend, and we've got video of the food that we got last weekend, which we got the
pulled pork, the brisket, and the pork belly. And the pork belly, oh, that's so good too.
Very good.
Yeah.
So we'll probably splice that in here so you can see the great goodness that we had last week.
So if you can see the beans here, hold on, let me focus on that. These are not just like canned beans. You got pinto beans or pork and beans, and there's kidney beans, and there's pork belly in here. There are chunks of pork belly in here. There's some bell pepper, there's some onion. This, you could eat this as a meal by itself.
What I also like is it's also got the sweet as well as a little bit of spice, but not like a whole lot of spice.
And the salad we were talking about, because it's kind of hard to see from the other camera, it's just greens and some bell peppers and some sauce, and it works.
We're gonna make a new sandwich.
Making a new sandwich.
This is the pork belly. Look at that smoke green chicken. Three sauces. Mac and cheese.
So you have three sauces. You have a ketchup. You've got a spicy. And you've got like the sweet, right?
Yep. We're going to go with the chicken first because we haven't had the chicken before.
I haven't tried the chicken yet. I'm kind of excited to try the chicken. It looks really delicious.
I'm going to say it cuts pretty easily.
Right. It has a nice little crust on the outside of it too.
It's got a little smoke ring on it too. But yeah, it's got a nice crust.
So if you can see that. Wow. There's a lot of amazing flavor in this.
There's a lot of good texture too. The center of the chicken where it's thickest is, it's not juicy, but it's not dry. It's moist.
I love how moist this chicken is. Like,
but when you get closer to the smoke ring, it gets denser. It gets a little more chewy-ish. And you got that crust on the outside.
that's really delicious. Yeah. These beans remind me of what my mom used to make when we made baked beans back at home.
And there's chunks of meat in it. I'm not sure if it's brisket or pork belly or
It's like
what,
a
but it's
little
good.
bit of sweet, but also a little bit of heat, which is kind of nice. And honestly, bell pepper and onion and baked beans is just amazing. That's really delicious. All right, so I'm gonna make myself a sandwich. So they have a little how to eat thing here.
They have a little guide on how you're supposed to layer your sandwich.
So on the bottom, you put your meat. So I'm gonna put some pulled pork on the bottom. And then on top of it, you put baked beans and mashed potatoes. Since we don't have mashed potatoes, we're going to substitute French fries. 2 fries.
I'm gonna break ranks and go a little brisket on that one.
Then you do coleslaw and a little bit of salad.
Which one is it, sauce or beans first? I forgot.
Beans, sauce is on top.
Sauce goes on top.
Sauce goes all the way on top. And then last week we determined that adding just a little bit of cheese sauce on it was pretty damn good too. So, little cheese sauce. This is just my little pulled pork sandwich here. With a little taste of everything. Would you like a little cheese sauce too? Oh, I forgot sauce. Which sauce is the spicy?
I think that one's spicy.
Okay. Try that again with my spicy sauce.
I'm gonna go with the sweet.
Would you like a little bit of cheese?
Yes.
All right, so now with the sauce.
So there's your sandwich.
Wow.
It's a good mix of flavors because you got the heavy, like smoky barbecue flavor from the meat and the sweet flavor from the beans. But then you got the
Fresh from the salad.
sharpish, vinegary stuff from the dressing and coleslaw mixed together. And the potatoes in the middle is a little bit of crunch. And who doesn't love cheese?
This is really good. One thing I particularly enjoy about this is this salad here. It's so fresh. Like, it's just a good extra bite. It's got like a balsamic on it. So like if you feel like your meat is a little too heavy and maybe the coleslaw has a little more mayonnaise than what you're thinking, you can always get you a nice fresh bite of salad in there.
And if you like a nice fresh bite of something in a very Korean turn to it, they give you these little pickles, little marinated bits. And that's just a nice sweet pickle with like a red wine vinegar on it or something.
And then if you need to, you know, you
And
got a little bit of cheese in here. And you're like, I need some mac and cheese.
So mix that with any other little bits of last week where we had the pork belly and same brisket that we can show you. And we can definitively tell you that this is a place you would like to eat. So they're here in Paengseong.
So if you're in the Paengseong area
And you're hankering for some tea.
let's just say this. There are places in this area that do a fabulous job on meat. And all of the barbecue places in this area do a really good job on meat. They're all a little bit different. They're not all the same.
A lot of them have a different, not necessarily specialty, but a different thing they kind of focus on.
Everybody does a decent job on meat, but not everybody does a great job on side dishes. I feel like this place does an amazing job on everything.
The side dishes brings the whole thing up a notch.
I mean, you don't go out for barbecue to necessarily get the side dishes, but they
they're
do
nice.
elevate the meal, and I like the elevated meal. So,
Now, I would like to point out, they do not have like a dedicated parking area. It's street parking. So wherever you can find. So consider that if you're coming with a large vehicle, or you might be having to park on a side road or find a pay lot.
And I would like to point out
Might be a little walk involved.
that this brisket just melts in your mouth.
It literally falls apart as you pick it up. I mean, it's just falling apart.
It's so good.
You would, a couple years ago, if you had told me that you would be able to find not only this many, but this quality of American barbecue places in Korea, I'd have laughed at you.
It's kind of amusing too, the amount of people who think that in order to get good barbecue, American style barbecue, you have to go to Seoul. If you live in Pyeongtaek, you don't have to go to Seoul. You have options. And you should be able to find something that meets your expectations.
Definitely in the food department, Pyeongtaek is giving Seoul a run for its money lately. There's some good stuff down here.
But this food here, like literally, this is my childhood. On a platter. It's so good.
So, as I was saying, if you're in the area and you are hankering for some Q, definitely stop here, knock yourself out. It's worth the trip and the bill. I mean, it's not cheap. Go figure. But then again, it's not overly expensive, so.
But this is so much food. Literally, we didn't eat breakfast. We won't eat dinner tonight either.
Yeah, the two-person platter will feed the two of us like for a day. It's like by the time we finish stuffing this down, we're good for the rest of the day.
Yeah, we're not going to need anything else. And I'm okay with that.
So, like, subscribe to the internet stuff. See the buy us a coffee link to save me from these barbecue bills. And we'll see y'all next time.